everyone, Art with Artemis here. Today I'm going to be showing you my redrawing of Portagas D Ace from One Piece. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back! And if you're new for the first time to my channel, welcome to Art with Artemis. I'm an anime-loving artist who obviously loves art and gaming. For those of you who may be familiar with my voice acting on Sonic and Amy Squad, for the voices of Amy, Rose, and Tails the Fox, this is my personal channel called Art with Artemis, where I draw art and occasionally do gaming. You may have seen some of my artwork from Sonic and Amy Squad with the thumbnails for videos such as Don't Touch the Button, Sonic and Amy Plays Roblox, Don't Touch the Button, Sonic Goes Bananas, Sonic and Amy Play Banana Eats, Bowser's Angry, Sonic and Amy Play Super Mario 3D World Bowser's Fury, and that's only to name a couple of them. I've done some others as well. If you have no clue what I'm even talking about, feel free to check out the Sonic and Amy Squad down below. I'll leave a link in the description. As I said in the beginning of this video, I'm an anime-loving artist, and one of my favorite animes is One Piece. If you don't know what One Piece is, it's basically about pirates and magical fruit abilities, and the main character named Luffy trying to become the king of the pirates. Since it's a new year, I decided to redraw one of my first art videos. Last year, I drew this. Compared to last year, my art skills have grown a lot since then. So today, I'll be showing you my new rendition of drawing Portagas D Ace. If you're not familiar with who he is, don't worry, I'll be more than happy to explain. In the anime One Piece, the main character Monkey D. Luffy has an older brother named Portagas D Ace. He's the 2nd Division commander in the Whitebeard Pirates, or if you guys want to be technical here, the Shirohige Pirates. Ace ate a devil fruit called the Mera Mera no Mi, which is called also the Flame fruit. This gives him an ability to be fire and create fire. After learning his fellow crewmate Thatch was murdered, Ace goes on a hunt to find the man who killed him, who is known as Marshal do Teach. He eventually becomes Kurohige, which is Blackbeard. He stole a devil fruit that gives the person the ability to create pure darkness, kind of like a black hole or a void. And Blackbeard killed him for this powerful fruit. But the downside to these magical fruit abilities is you lose your ability to swim. So eventually Ace finds Blackbeard and they have an epic battle of darkness versus light. In the Shirohige Pirates, or Whitebeard Pirates, you got Marco, a blue phoenix dude who is a medic. You have Jizo, a guy who can turn into solid diamond. You have Izo, a sharpshooter. Whitebeard himself, he's the captain who can cause sea quakes and break the air into thin glass. And you got a fire dude named Ace and a ton of others. Even though a lot of stuff happens in the anime and manga that I won't go into full details because spoilers and I don't want to give anybody some spoilers. Unlike most pirates, the leader Whitebeard or Shirohige never really cared too much for treasure like everybody else did. He always wanted a family, so to him his crew was his family. In the end, even though it's just a fictional story, it makes me think and reflect on how family is the greatest treasure. Whether they're related to you or you have people in your life that's very close to you just like family, that bond and closeness you have is far worth more than all the gold and treasures in the world. I think one of my favorite things about this character for Ace is that he comes off as like super mature and calm and collective, but with Luffy, they're just very similar. Like you wouldn't expect it. In the anime, Luffy's like, I don't know, just eat a bunch of meat. Yeah, because I'm hungry all the time. Well, it's kind of weird because Ace is the same way. He literally just hops on this guy's boat and he's like, oh yeah, I just knew there was a bunch of food here, so he just sits down and eats it without being asked to or invited. I'm just like, what in the world is this character? It gets even weirder. Like apparently like if he eats something that's super good, he'll literally just pass out and people think he's dead. If I just sit and think about it, what in the world? But as for the drawing itself, I use acrylic markers, pencils, paper, and I use line art pens, which are awesome. As you can see, sometimes I have problem with my alcohol markers where it bleeds with the line art ink. And if you're not careful, it can cause some big issues with your alcohol markers. Alcohol markers are similar to watercolor markers. They're very, very similar. I didn't get the super expensive like Copic brand because I think it's a bit crazy. If you don't know how to use it, you're spending how much money for these things? I use the Artist Loft version because it's a little bit more cheaper, but it's still the same thing to get the basic idea of how to use these markers. Because if you're not familiar with using it and you're putting a lot of money into it, there's kind of a problem. If you've never watched One Piece, it is very long. Everybody complains about how long it is, but it's like the anime with the least filler that I could think of compared to Naruto and Dragon Ball Z. So, I mean, it's pretty good story. Like when I watched all of it, I was like, you know, I can understand why it's taking so long because it is a really good story. Like I can understand why there's a lot of episodes, but you're definitely gonna have to sit down and take your time. It's a long anime, but it is really good and worth your time. If you like what you see and you want to see more art videos or me drawing things or playing video games, let me know in the comments down below. And if you're new, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye! My terrible impressions of One Piece characters. Whitebeard has a laugh, he's like, "Gra-da-da." And then Blackbeard's like, "Zahahaha." There's other weird laughs, like, I think his name is Gecko Mora. He's like, there's this ghost girl. She's like, yeah, that's all I can really think of. Bye!